Oh.
If you need some inspiration or just want good company, whatever you are looking for, you'll find it here indeed, in meaningful mornings. Meaningful mornings. Meaningful mornings.
Welcome to Meaningful Mornings. A couple of weeks ago, we had our monthly community call. I was teaching about vices, answering questions. And this is through Facebook Live, so anyone can be part of this. And near the end of this workshop, then strangers, I call them hackers, they started writing negative comments in the chat about me, about us. And immediately our team, and many of you, deleted those comments or wrote positive remarks, happiness, smiley face, etc. And I was very appreciative in the moment and after the workshop about how that was an example of active resistance to evil. A message of Bhagavad Gita is active resistance to evil. Meaningful Mornings is a way to activate ourselves. And I don't just mean physically, you wake up earlier, etc. I mean to fight the evils inside of you. Then you can do so outside of you. Which is why what we're studying is the Mahabharata. When this is internalized more, this is called Jaya. Mahabharata is historical. Jaya is philosophical. It means to win. And if you complete winning over yourself, then that is Vijaya. It is victory over the ego. We went through all of the characteristics, or really some of the characteristics of the ego. The more you internalize, this will go from Mahabharata to Jaya to Vijaya. This internalization happens through faith. This is a word we use a lot. How does one nurture faith? Through manana, or meaning. The more you reflect on philosophy, the more meaning it has. In our last verse, what was presented to us to reflect upon, our senses came in, 4 horses. Our body came in, the chariot. And typically we say the mind comes in, but if you noticed, Madhava was brought in before Pandava. That shows the intellect should be our guide and not our mind. When it comes to speaking, that's not the case. Later on, you'll see the mind speaks before the intellect. That is called ayukta, or being disintegrated. And so Bhagavad Gita is needed to integrate. That is called yukta. Chapter 1, verse 15. Panchajanyam Hrishikeshaha Devadattam Dhananjayaha Paundram Dadmau Mahashankam Bhima Karma Vrakodharaha. Shri Krishna and Prince Arjuna blew their conches. In this verse, specific names are given for their conches, as well as different names of personalities, such as Hrishikeshaha, that is another name for Shri Krishna. His conch, its name is Panchajanyam. Panchajanyam. Now, how come Shri Krishna has so many names? These names are virtues that we are to practice. Hrishika plus Isha. Hrishika means your senses. Isha means master. Hrishikeshaha is the master of senses. When we feel unhappy, we become a servant to our senses. When we are happy, we are a master to our senses. This is why Shri Krishna, divinity, has thousands of names, countless names. These are all virtues for us to practice. Dhananjayaha. This is another name for Prince Arjuna. He blows his conch. It is called the Devadatta. Devadatta. Dhananjaya is one of my favorite names. Jaya means conquer, and Dhana means wealth. The one who's conquered wealth is one who does not need wealth for happiness. It doesn't mean the one who's rich outside. It means the one who is rich inside. And lots of people have the name Dhananjaya. Do you all know a Dhananjaya? Many of the Dhananjayas I know call themselves Dan. Hear this amazing name, a virtue I should have, Dan. Then the last line, the Mahashankam, the great conch, it is big, Dadmau, is blown. And this conch's name is Paundram. Who's blowing it? Bhima Karma. And another name of his is Vrakodharaha. Shri Krishna blows his conch. Prince Arjuna blows his conch. Now Bhima Sena blows his conch. And explaining Vrika Udaraha. Udara means stomach, abdomen. And Vrika means wolf. So Vrikodara means the one whose abdomen is like a wolf. Some in English describe this as having a six-pack. 8-pack, 12-pack, whatever. Muscular bellied. I have a belly. I don't know if there's muscles there. Vrikodara means the one who can digest anything. And Bhimasena eats a lot and digests it all. This word is also described for Bhagwan Narayana, the idea being all is contained within him, but he's not affected by anything. Such philosophical names, no? In English, wolf-bellied. Then it becomes fantasy, right? This is like Lord of the Rings. There is lots and lots and lots of commentary on this verse. Paramahansa Yogananda goes into every name of the conch and what it means. what Madhusudana Saraswati has simply shared. The warriors on the Pandava side are not the only ones that are known, even their conches are known. That's the level of quality of the Pandavas. And Sanjay is narrating all of this to try to get Dhritarashtra to stop this conflict. The warriors are great, their conches are great. Imagine what they can do with their weapons. These are your kids. This is your lineage. Stop being attached. Adding more philosophy. Our Shastra, or scripture, is the aphorisms, the analysis, and the application. Upanishad, Vedanta Sutra, Bhagavad Gita. If you follow this script, you will be guided to what you want. And Swami Tejramayananda has shared, we have a relative want, which is for our lives to be better. And then there is an absolute want. We want our lives to be the best. If you want your life just to be better, a better decision maker, a better parent, Bhagavad Gita will guide you to that. Follow the script. However, Bhagavad Gita can lead you, if you follow the script, to be the best. And being the best means being independently joyous. So what do you want? Do you want your life to be better? Or do you want your life to be the best? Your answer will actually gauge how much of this script you will follow. Right? If you want the best, you'll follow this fully. If you want to be better, you'll follow this partially. From inspiration to our RAD, our reflection adventure of the day. Yesterday was every time you sense disintegration, to reset. How many of you tried? Once you reset, were you not better? Thinking, speaking, acting. Don't just reset in the morning through meaningful mornings. Keep resetting. It's almost like plugging in a hole. Once you plug in that hole, you can move forward. But if that hole is there, everything inside of you is drained. Your RAD for today, I want you to reflect upon, do you want your life to be better or the best? And you can't use and. I want it to be better and best. Or the best. And reflect on this deeply, because instinctively everyone is going to say, I want my life to be the best. But that means a lot of changes in lifestyle, in vision. Are you ready for that? And I have been reading your reflections. I enjoy reading them. What particularly moved me was your sharings on why did you compromise? Why did you drift from dharma to adharma? And many shared because they wanted to be liked. That's why they compromised. Many shared because they wanted prosperity rather than peace. See, those are signs that we just want our life to be better and not the best. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be safe, be sound, be serene, be happiness.